Playhouse presents The Fourth in Salvador. When O. Henry wrote The Fourth in Salvador, he must have chuckled deeply as he introduced his readers to an expatriate called Billy Casparis. O. Henry described Billy as a man who might, in the middle of a quiet breakfast, suddenly grab his little alligator grip and be off to trade horses with the Patagonians. Billy was a promoter and always eager to listen to any proposition which promised a fast dollar. It was because Billy listened too well that he found himself the owner of the only ice manufacturing business in Salvador. Billy thought it was a legitimate license to steal, but he soon discovered a fast dollar was an elusive ghost and that his ice business had suddenly grown too hot to handle.
Well, welcome, senores. It's always a pleasure to welcome the Inspector General.
You will forgive us coming back, Senor Casparis, but there are questions that the Presidente asked in his eagerness to encourage your industry.
The Inspector General is always welcome. The machinery's idle at the moment, but I have enough ice to handle the trade after the siesta hour.
You are alone here?
Except for my assistant, Juan.
So, can we hurry the inspection?
Certainly. There's always a huge cake of ice available, as you saw last week.
It pleases me to see it again this week.
Now that you've seen, may I close this? The heat has an enervating effect on ice.
One moment, senor. It's very warm ice. Yes, the day is hot. Maybe so it is desirable to let the heat out. This is not ice, senor. This is a cleverly contrived cake of glass. You know what this means?
It means you'll get a promotion.
I will undoubtedly earn the gratitude of my government. But beyond that, there's the matter of an attempt to deceive.
You mean the glass ice?
Precisely. However, if you leave Salvador within 48 hours, I will use my influence to forget the deception.
What about my bond money?
According to the terms of our agreement, that is forfeit.
I didn't violate any agreement. I sold real ice to anybody who wanted it. When business fell off to nothing, I rigged up that glass cake just to save money. You've got $10,000 of my money. I'm not going to leave Salvador without it.
48 hours, senor.
Then he really did put up $10,000.
Absolutely. And willingly agree to all the government's conditions. The most important condition was that he continue to make ice for 6 months. And if he failed to do so, then his $10,000 was forfeited.
Isn't Salvador a tropical country, Mr. O. Henry?
Mm-hmm.
Then how could his ice business fail? Certainly in that heat, ice must be worth a fortune.
Now you talk like Billy. But you see, Carrie, the government neglected to tell him that everyone who opened an ice factory in Salvador invariably went broke.
But why?
Because the people wouldn't buy it. They complained it made everything cold. Well, it didn't take Billy long to realize he'd made a bad deal. And he knew, too, complaining wouldn't help. So he decided to stay in business till he get his money back.
And that's why he kept a piece of glass ice around.
Exactly.
It's obvious he didn't fool the Inspector General.
How could he? After all, it was the Inspector General who sold him the right to manufacture ice. And he knew before long he'd have Billy's money in his pocket.
I'd say the Inspector General was a crook.
I dare say you're right, Carrie.
What finally happened to Billy?
Well, at first he was very angry. But like any gambler, before evening, he took a philosophical view of his loss. And he sat quietly on his porch, figuring how he could get a fresh bankroll and how he could make $1 million.
Go home, Carlotta. Your boyfriend just put me out of business. I've got enough trouble. I don't want any more. Now, please go home.
It is because of what he has done that I am here.
Do you have a wish to get me killed?
I have a wish to get you even.
Forgive my hesitation. I'm just a cautious man.
A burnt child, you mean? Let Carlotta kiss the hurt away. Did Carlotta reach the hurt place?
More than that, beautiful. Carlotta reached 42nd Street and Broadway. All right. You've gone this far. What's the rest?
The rest?
Yes, the rest. The reason for this sudden devotion.
Oh, you mean the moment of truth, when the bull raises his head for the estocada, the coup de grace.
I couldn't have said it any better.
You make a wonderful bull, Billy.
Maybe so, but I want to be sure that we leave out one custom.
What's that?
As long as you're playing Matador, I just want to be sure that you're not planning to dedicate my ears to the Inspector General.
No, Billy. I am here because my people love you. I suddenly realized the laughter you have brought to my tragic country.
We are still talking about the same thing.
$10,000,
Mine?
yours, and the glass ice,
You're planning to get them back for me.
on one condition,
What is the condition?
that when you leave Salvador, you'll take me with you. Say yes, Billy, and I'll arrange everything.
When do I get paid?
When you're safe out of the country.
What assurance do I have that you'll pay me?
Oh, you'll have me.
Yes. Have you?
What was that?
Oh, I was talking to myself.
What did you say?
Here we go, sucker.
Billy Casparis.
Oh, Maximilian Jones. Wait. Max, what brings you out at this time of the night?
You, Billy boy? You? I heard the Inspector General put the squeeze on you.
That's right. Caught up with my glass ice, confiscated my bond money, and ordered me out of the country.
You're not going to let him get away with that, are you?
I think I am, Max.
Oh, you can't, Billy boy, you can't. Oh, I know you've had a tough tussle down here, but think of the brave men to follow you. You can't let them down. What's the world coming to if a man must live up to his word? What chance will there be to make a dishonest buck? What's got into you, Billy boy?
I don't know. Maybe I've been the visiting team too long. I think I need some ham and eggs country style.
Are you serious?
I'm getting out of here.
No angles? You're really quitting the country?
I'm quitting.
When?
You gave me 48 hours. I've got to be out of here by noon Friday.
What's today?
Wednesday, July 3rd.
Good. Then tomorrow we have a great reason for celebrating your departure in a manner fitting and proper. Let us here and now issue a Declaration of Independence in which we guarantee that the 4th of July in Salvador will long be a day to remember.
I don't feel like any celebrations, Max.
Oh, this much at least you owe to those of us who remain. Let us make of your exit a strategic withdrawal rather than an ignominious rout.
I don't think that could do any harm.
Harm will do you good. Peel this temporary defeat off you like the skin off a bull snake.
All right. But a nice, quiet party. I don't want to miss that boat, huh?
Please. We shall provide every refinement that goes with a glorious day.
Be sure to invite Sterrett. I like him.
An Englishman on the 4th of July?
Why not? There wouldn't be a 4th of July if it hadn't been for the English, right?
Oh, good night, Billy boy.
Good night. You heard. don't mind, do you, beautiful?
The party? It's a fine idea. I'll take care of the Salvadorians. You'll have the Americans all in one place. I'll send word to you at the party. Sleep well, Billy boy.
Senor Billy.
Who is it? Juan?
Si, Senor Billy.
Come on in.
Forgive me, senor, but the time is so short.
Time? What time? What's eating you?
The party, the going away party.
Don't you know about that?
The word is all over Salvador.
You woke me up to tell me about that?
To tell you about my friend who has spent 2 years in the States United and admires so much the American institutions. Is it permitted that he join in the celebration of independence?
Well, of course. The more the merrier. You tell your friend we'll be glad to have him.
If you will be so gracious as to tell him yourself, senor. Senor Billy, my friend Esperanza Dingo.
Hiya, Dingo. Juan here tells me you want to join in on the fun tomorrow.
If you please, senor. Tomorrow is a great day of liberty and independence. The hearts of Americans and Salvadorians should beat together. Of your history and your great Washington, I know. Is it not so?
It is undoubtedly so. You can bet your last concession there'll be lots of fuss and feathers in the air tomorrow.
Then I too shall assist. I too am on the side of liberty. We will make the day one to be never forgotten.
Well, fireworks are scarce, but we'll dig up some noise somehow.
Oh, there is one cannon. One big cannon that will go boom. Perhaps when word of your invitation to my countrymen gets around, we shall not be outdone in the matter of noise.
Good. As I told Juan here, the more the merrier. We'll make it a joint international celebration.
With my sword, then, I will be at the head of all the brave men who gather in the name of liberty.
Good. See you tomorrow.
Oh, one more thing, Senor Casparis. Perhaps Senor Maximilian Jones could see the Comandante and explain that you and your friends are going to have a celebration and have him suspend the rules for noise against at least one day. After all, you don't want to have the soldiers break up your party.
It's an excellent idea. I'll have Maximilian take care of it.
1,000 thanks, Senor.
Oh, viva la libertad! Viva!
Yeah. Hooray for the 4th of July.
Billy must have been a well-liked man. Seems everybody wanted to come to his party.
Yeah. You know, men like Billy are the most charming men in the world. May not buy their ice, but you buy their line.
Sounds to me like he bought a line from Carlotta.
Well, he was merely trying to get his $10,000 back.
I'll bet there was more to it than $10,000, especially on her part.
Why do you say that, Carrie?
Well, I don't know much about some things, but the Carlottas of this world don't fool me. Did the party come off as scheduled?
Oh, it was a roaring success. Funny holiday, 4th of July. At home here, it means double headers at the ballpark. Picnics, three-legged races, ants in the potato salad, flags flying everywhere, nobody paying any attention to them. You don't really appreciate the colors till you see them hanging on a broomstick outside the shanty of a consul in a foreign country. Yeah, it was quite a party.
Stirrett, we felt some bashfulness about inviting a Britisher to help the Eagles scream, but decided to risk it out of our personal regard for you.
Well, I appreciate that, old boy, but please feel no compunction about my presence. The way we tell it has caused a celebration on both sides of the affair. You're a sticky lot at times, you know.
4th of July finds us at our stickiest. Yes, and as the day continues, we become more contaminated with the spirit of patriotism. Of course, we hope everybody understands that we mean no offense to other nationals.
Well, it's an honor to be disturbing the peace with you Americans, so let us chant Yankee Doodle and surge forward to the next order of business.
Oh, that's hard.
Well, here you go. Help yourself.
Let me have some of that.
Sure, there's white meat, dark meat, everything.
Dark meat, I don't care.
Juan, where's your friend Dingo? Where are the fireworks?
Oh, the loud cannon was delayed, but sooner we'll be in position, Senor Billy, and when it booms, the fireworks start.
Good. In the meantime, wrap yourself around a little of that, huh?
Oh, gracias, senores. Viva la libertad!
And don't forget E pluribus unum.
Oh, viva it, good and strong. Likewise, viva Lafayette.
And don't forget Cornwallis, without whom you couldn't have won.
Gates.
And how?
Ah, viva
Like
the Bones.
Harry.
Hey, Adams.
Franklin.
Marion!
And the Wits of the Rise, and Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson. When in the course of human events it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another.
And to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and nature's gods entitle them.
A decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they declare the causes which impel them to the separation.
We hold that these truths are self-evident, that all men are created equal and are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, and that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Pursuit of happiness, come on, come on.
That to secure these rights, governments are established among men, deriving their just power from the consent of the governed, that whenever any form of government shall become destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish it, and to institute new government, laying the foundation on such principles and organizing its power on such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness.
Well, where's the fireworks? Come on, let's celebrate.
It won't fire, Senor Gasparis.
Oh, step aside. I'll show you how we did it in 1776.
Senor Gasparis, the cannon! Viva la libertad! Viva!
What is it today?
1,
2, 3, 4!
Muchachos, adelante.
Some fun, eh?
Are you ready?
Yes. Yes. Just as soon as I go over to the ice house and get a clean shirt. Why don't you give me that bag? Sit down, make yourself comfortable. I won't be long.
No, I have a carriage in the back. Please hurry.
Why are you afraid? They're my friends.
You don't understand.
You know something beautiful? I think you're right. I don't understand. But I'm beginning to get the idea.
No, it is not mine. It belongs to the Inspector General. He will join us later. Please help me, Billy. The inspector will reward you handsomely.
I'm sorry, beautiful, but this is where I get off. You're on your own. Hey, what is it? What's the matter with you fellas? What are you doing? What? Hey, one of these fellas have gone crazy. Come on, pile in. Remember, each pluribus unum. Viva the 4th of July. What hit me?
I did.
What for?
Retribution, senor. $500,000 in American money is missing from the treasury. She wanted you to take it out of the country for her.
$500,000? Oh, it's impossible.
In this bag.
$500,000, huh? I told you it was impossible. $1 million, huh?
When are your 48 hours up?
Noon today?
Looks like you're gonna have an escort. Uh-oh. Here comes the Inspector General with the bad news. Hey, you see what I see?
I desire to thank Senor Kasparis for his gallant service in our cause. You and your friends turned the struggle for liberty in our favor. The terrible battle will live forever in history.
What battle?
Oh, your modesty becomes you, senores. Without your help, the revolution would have failed.
Revolution? It was only a 4th of July celebration as far as we were concerned.
Well, call it what you will, senor. If you had not made the cannon fire, our cause would have been lost. It was your bravery which saved the day. The cannon shot was the signal for my people to rise and fight for liberty.
I was just whooping it up, trying to put some spirit in our 4th of July celebration.
Nevertheless, the Commandante and the Inspector General were forced to flee the country. And now the 4th of July will have a new meaning for all Salvadorians because I am the new Commandante and he is the new Inspector General.
I find on file a report that you, Senor Kasparis, did not make ice in accord with the terms of your contract.
Is that report correct?
With your permission, Comandante. Well, that certainly looks like ice. Comandante?
As you say, Inspector General, it certainly looks like ice. In that event, there was no breach of contract.
Well, then what about my $10,000?
Oh, we intend to return that, Senor Billy. But as you know, the Treasury has suffered a crippling loss.
And last night was on the level. I mean about that $500,000 American dollars?
Stolen, gone.
We thought surely Carlotta had it.
If you will remain with us, senor, and consider that we owe you $10,000?
Wait a minute. Where did you find this ice of mine?
In the carriage that Carlotta had waiting out back.
That does it.
Billy, your sample!
There you are, gentlemen. Now pay off 10,000 lovely little American dollars.
Billy boy.
Carlotta did have the money then.
That's right. You see, the Inspector General, even before the revolution, decided to rob the Treasury. But he knew that neither he nor Carlotta could get the money out of the country, so they picked Billy to be the fall guy.
And except for Juan and Dingo, they might have succeeded. Tell me, Mr. O'Henry, didn't Dingo kind of outsmart Billy? You know what I mean. Like getting him to tell the Inspector General that they were going to make a lot of noise. And in that way permit Dingo's men to catch the soldiers flat-footed.
Viva the 4th of July.
Did Billy stay in Salvador?
Oh, no. That was too close a squeak for Billy. He's here in New York.
Doing what?
Selling shares in the Brooklyn Bridge.
But that...
I know. That sounds like cheating.
You'd think he'd learned his lesson.
Maybe he has. You see, they say someone has sold him an idea in which he'll make $1 million. They've got him to invest every dollar he owns in mineral rights to the subway.
Oh. night, Mr. O. Henry.
Good night, Carrie.